All right, so I am really ticked off. Why am I ticked off? Because I'm tired of Facebook's bullcrap. How many times do I have to rant on Facebook? How many times do I have to call out your social media platform, Zuckerberg? Because it's really getting out of hand. Because I feel like I'm receiving a lot more restriction notices on my profile recently over the most pettiest stuff. Now, some of you might recall my last video that I made on Facebook, where I basically received a restriction notice for no reason. I mean, it was basically for the same thing that they've already punished me for. So, was I supposed to just serve the same punishment twice? Is that how it was supposed to be? That's ridiculous. So, that just had me in disbelief. I'm like, this platform is getting really pathetic. So fast forward to now. This actually might be one of the most pettiest reasons that I have received a restriction notice. So I apparently can't join groups or associate with groups for 2 days now. 2 days. And the reason being was because of threatening and harassing. Apparently the comment that I left to someone classified as one of those things. Because, I took a look at the terms and, the rules of the group and stuff, and it's like, I didn't do any of that. So get this. I am being restricted for either threatening or harassing because I guess someone in the group was hating on Christians, and I decided to reply, "Wah! Christians terrify me, wah!" So I was basically just mocking, making fun of the individual. And apparently, Facebook, these dumb fact checkers, whoever, someone might have reported, I don't know. Apparently, that was classified as threatening or harassing. Are you serious right now? Like, have we really gotten this petty, Facebook? I don't know if it's just these dumb fact checkers, because I know that some people might say, oh, well, Zach, you should just abide by the rules. You should just, be cool or whatever. But look, I guarantee you that person that I replied to originally, they probably got a free pass. They probably didn't get any restrictions whatsoever. Because unfortunately, that's just the way the world is right now, which is something that I will get into here for a bit. Because I do feel like it is something that is rather important to talk about. But a lot of people think, especially when it comes to these social justice retards in the world, they believe that the fact checkers are the good guys because their name is the fact checkers. And see, that's why these people are brainwashed, because they're easily deceived by names. Like, yeah, because something sounds good on paper, that must mean that they have good intentions. Not always. This is just one of many examples. I mean, could you honestly imagine believing that the people behind big tech are the good guys? Could you imagine believing that in the year 2024? And that's what gets me about a lot of these, social justice weirdos, is like they haven't learned anything. They haven't learned anything over these past few years. They still believe nonsense. And it blows my mind. Like, I don't get how these people can't see what is going on. And they can't see the hypocrisy behind all of this, everything that we've been dealing with over the past few years. Now, that is another subject that I do want to go into here for a bit. I'm tired of holding back on this subject, but unfortunately, when it comes to our society today, it's mainly with people around my age and even younger. Like, sadly, we live in this society where it's apparently considered okay to hate on and bash Christian folks. Apparently, that's okay in today's world. That's totally okay because they're just the scum of the earth, apparently. Well, maybe that's how I feel about them. Because a lot of those people, they're just these dumb retards, these social justice whack jobs who probably have 15 hair colors. Those, in my opinion, are the scum of the earth. Maybe that's what I believe. But how come I don't react the same way they do? I'm not obsessed with censorship, and canceling people because they think differently. And that's how these people rule. And it's ridiculous. Now, look, I have made this clear before that I typically do not care where you lean politically or where you lean as far as your religious views are concerned. Just don't be extreme with your takes. And unfortunately, when it comes to this whole subject, it goes beyond just not being a believer. It goes beyond just not being a Christian. And it goes beyond just simply disagreeing with the faith in general and religion in general and everything. It goes beyond that. It's straight up hatred at this point. So I feel that the feelings should be mutual. Just my opinion. And I'm tired of biting my tongue when it comes to this topic. I'm tired of holding back when it comes to this whole topic because it's something that I've seen a lot more and I've been saying nothing about it. And I have friends on my Facebook who posted about this as well. They don't hide it anymore. They don't hide their hatred. But it's funny how they always do it behind a keyboard, though. I mean, yeah, maybe like in some instances there's some in-person conflicts, but I'd love to see someone pull some crap with me in person. I would love to see someone do that. Just saying. Probably wouldn't end very well for them. But they're a bunch of fat keyboard warriors who probably live in their basements. Same with these fact checkers. These fact checkers, they are probably a bunch of slobs who live in basements, who have nothing better to do than to basically want to censor people who don't abide by the rules, who don't follow the current thing, because that's such a bad thing, apparently, to not follow the trends, not believe what's popular, to not hop on the current thing. You know how this goes. But I'm sick of it. We really don't live in a fair world. Unfortunately, when it comes to real men and people with more traditional takes, the world today is not fair to them. Whether you want to admit that or not, it's not fair. Unfortunately, when it comes to big tech, when it comes to entertainment even, which is sad because you guys know that I love entertainment, I hate that, everything is just being politicized and everything, so it's sad to see in entertainment even, because again, I do love entertainment. You guys know that, I'm a big lover of movies, film, music as well, comic books and everything. You guys know that, I'm passionate about a lot of that stuff. So it's really sad to see that, like these people, they put their hands in everything. It's just dumb. And, I think people like us, we're just tired of sitting back and saying nothing about it. But when it comes to Facebook, I don't know. Like I said, I would hate to think that like this person that I was replying to didn't receive anything. Because, how is it that someone could bash people of faith and they don't get anything for it, but I mock someone who does, and then I get the punishment for it? And guess what? Some people think that there's nothing wrong with that. Some people think that that's okay. And to those people, you are scum. So there you have it. Now, I did have a friend tell me that there's a possibility that someone on my friends list could be reporting my stuff, and that's why I've been receiving a lot of restriction notices lately. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sus because there's certain people here on YouTube that I've recently accepted their friend requests. You know, I don't know if they are just reporting my stuff, trying to get me to have restrictions so that I create more content like this. I'm kind of giving them what they want, if you really think about it, but I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's hard to say for the most part because I don't know if that's really what it is. You know, I don't know if it is someone on my friends list reporting my stuff, you know, and I know some people might want to say, oh man, well, that sucks that someone on your friends list would do that. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Someone backstabbing me? Huh, like that's never happened before. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, and there's some people that I do have on my friends list that I know are not really big fans of me. You know, they're not really a big fan of my takes because, you know, God forbid, you know, I have normal worldviews unlike them. Mainly talking about certain college professors that, you know, that are on my friends list on Facebook that I did attend film school with and everything. So, yeah, mainly people like that on my friends list. I mean, I wouldn't really put it past them to not report my stuff, but I don't know. It's hard to say. It could be, like I said, it also could be like people that I know on YouTube and everything just trying to get me to, you know, rant about it, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, it's just really hard to say, but I wanted to come out and make this video, you know, just this rant on Facebook and just this rant on, you know, basically this issue that I wanted to talk about here. Just this unnecessary hate towards, you know, people of faith and Christians. And look, like I said before, it's one thing to not agree with the faith. It's one thing to not be of that spirituality or that faith, but it's another thing to hate. The hate is wrong and it's unnecessary. All right? I just wanted to point that out to you. So, screw Facebook. You know what? I don't know what to say about Facebook anymore, but it's really getting out of hand. I just don't know what to say about this anymore. So, yeah, I mean, what's next? You know, what's next? Am I going to get a restriction for something else so petty, something so stupid? I guess we'll see. But either way, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.